What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. I have a lot of picks for you guys. I have some NBA picks. I have some college football picks. That is going to be a three-man for you guys. And then I have a ONYX play as well. All right, so stick around for a lot of plays. Towards the end, I'm going to rapid fire off some NBA plays that I really like for tonight. Last night, I took Devin Booker over, and that did cash. I think he got 6 rebounds, so really nice entry there. If you guys don't know, we have been killing it on this channel. Here is the past week of bets that I've taken on this channel with these PrizePicks 3-mans, and you will see last Thursday we actually hit for a 5x, so we go up 4 units because of that. We go up 1.5 units on Friday because of this entry. We go down a unit on Monday. We go down a unit on Tuesday. We go up another 4 units on Wednesday because this play does cash for us right here on Wednesday. And then last night we did not cash our entry with ONYX and Cortland Sutton. If you guys watched that game, that was a very slow paced game. It was a very honestly boring game to watch, and the unders hit accordingly, right? So if you add all of that up, guys, we're up 6.5 units right here on this channel over the course of just 6 entries, okay? So hopefully you guys understand the reason why we have had some weekends where we go up 50 units in college football and NFL season is because, you know, think about the VIP, guys. I send out 10 entries just like this every day, 10 to 12 entries just like this every day. So over the course of just 6 entries, we have gone up 6.5 units, which is extremely, extremely good. Now, noting some of this stuff, guys, first of all, you will see I use a strategy called correlation, okay? So first and foremost, you can see here with Tua and Devon Achane, I took the 2 overs together. So if Tua's throwing a lot, Devon Achane's going to get a lot of catches. I took Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb over. So same sort of concept there. Now, they had a really poor game, so they both went under together in the first half. But on Wednesday, I actually took the unders, and the unders did hit together on this NIU game. So these guys are extremely tied together, and this is what I explain every day. Now, if you go through and you look at every single entry that I've sent out last week, every single NFL and college football combo. So we can look at Dak and CD. We can look at these guys. We can look at these guys. They either go over together or under together. Every single play has either gone over together or under together, which is what I talk about every day. Again, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just telling you guys that this strategy works. This strategy I've been doing for the past 20 months, and it works over the long term. If you don't believe me, everything on this channel is tracked. I track everything on my channel. I track everything on my VIP. Now, you will see that I lose quite a lot. We lose quite a lot in the VIP because a lot of these are 3-man entries and 4-man entries. So I'm not the type of guy, I'm not the type of channel that is going to give you guys like the absolute lock of the day and tell you guys that this pick is guaranteed to hit because, you know, newsflash, no pick is really ever guaranteed to hit. That is a complete lie. But I will say these are more type of bigger hits, bigger entries. And when we do hit, we're going to go up 4 units, 5 units. And when we miss, we're just going to go down 1 unit, okay? So don't expect to hit every single entry on this channel. That's just kind of, you know, generally a rule of thumb. But when you do hit, you're going to make a lot of money back, and you're going to pay off a lot of those losses plus some, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Now, so far in the VIP this week, we've had, again, kind of a rocky week. It is not some of those weeks where it was like, you know, mid-October where we would have like 12 setups going into Friday. It's definitely been a little bit more rocky, especially with Counter-Strike. I get that, you know, I'm a little bit frustrated with Counter-Strike as well. It's been frustrating. We've had a lot of things not go correlated together, or I would take the unders and the game would go into overtime, but we did pick up some setups yesterday. This was a nice setup right here. This game did go into overtime, which caused the overs to hit. This over would not have hit without overtime, okay? So the overtimes does hit. This goes ahead and sets us up. This also sets us up in yesterday's game. Again, a very close entry with Brock Bowers, under 31.5, but I will take it at the end of the day. That's nice to see there. And then we have some setups with college football. It looks like we are set up well for NFL and college football, but I would love to get a little more volume going, a little bit more setups going into today. So that's going to be my main focus, as it always is on Tuesday through Friday. Yeah, trying to think if there's anything else to go over. You know, this was yesterday's entry here, and we did miss this taco, which is unfortunate, and then we missed some plays, of course, you know, throughout the day as well, right? So try to be very transparent on this channel, try to show you guys the wins and the losses, and try to give you guys as much information as possible. If you do want to get into the VIP, now I know that, you know, message probably clicked with some of you guys, right? Getting the correlated entries together, the correlated football, the correlated esports, what we do here on this channel. If you do want to get into the VIP, guys, it is super simple to do so. All you have to do is text me the word ONYX to my number right here on the screen. I'll get you guys signed up with ONYX odds, and you'll get $100 in free bets, okay? So it's a complete no-brainer to do so. You'll start out with ONYX odds. You'll get $100 in free bets. Again, if I was telling a friend or family member the best app to sign up for today, right now, it is ONYX Odds, because you're getting so much free money, and it's also legal in like 45 out of the 50 states. Okay, so ONYX Odds is legal pretty much everywhere, and you guys will see all of these free picks that you will go ahead and get with ONYX. Sleeper is another app that I'm going to be promoting a lot more in the next coming months here, and Sleeper is another app that's just handing you free money, a free $20 bill. You don't even have to deposit, but to get the free month of the VIP, you will have to deposit $10. Sleeper, I also send out especially a lot of their discounts. Okay, so Sleeper is another way to get into the VIP. Hopefully you guys appreciate a couple of free ways to get into the VIP. I also mentioned, guys, I forgot to mention, I'm giving away a signed Jordan Addison jersey. Okay, so you guys can come away with $100 in free picks on ONYX, $20 on Sleeper, and then a potential giveaway on this Jordan Addison jersey. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is to like, comment, and subscribe every single day. So go ahead and like and comment on this video, and you will get entered to win this jersey here. Again, every video that you do this, you will get an additional chance to win this jersey. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into the picks. First pick of the day is going to be on ONYX Odds, as I talked about, and I'm going to take Nick Claxton to go under 8.5 rebounds, okay? So this is going to be a pick on ONYX Odds, guys. We've been doing very well on ONYX if you guys have been tailing the picks, and yeah, so we've been doing well, especially on this channel too. So this is going to be the pick on ONYX, and let's get into the PrizePicks plays, all right? So really excited about this here today. We do have a couple of college football games tonight. I don't really like the football games, all right? They're Houston. It's like Houston versus someone, and then it's like some other team. It's like Tulsa versus someone. So I am going to do what I did last week, and I'm going to actually skip out on the plays on the games tonight. I'm sure the VIP we're going to bet on it a little bit, but I'm going to actually just go to a Saturday morning game, which is the BYU versus Texas Tech game, okay? And I'll be talking about that a little bit here. So I did that last week, and we actually cashed on the Carson Beck play. But the first pick is going to be with the NBA, all right? And I'm going to take this guy here. I think is how you say his name is. I'm just going to call him Zach R, okay? You see his name here. It's like maybe he's French or something like that, but I am taking him over 14.5 PRA, all right? So you see he has steadily increased. This also, his minute share has very steadily increased, which if you guys don't know, in the NBA, I'm very, very big on minutes. How many minutes are these guys playing? Because if you can find how many minutes these guys are playing, you can find how much PRA and stats that these guys are normally going to get, all right? So I'm taking his over PRA, and then I'm going to college football. This is not second half or first half or anything like that. This is just straight up college football lines, and you will see I'm actually skipping out on some of tonight's plays, and I'm going down here to Bear Bachmeier to go over the BYU quarterback right here. So I think he is going to be playing from behind this entire game. He's playing Texas Tech, which is a very, very elite offense. They're going to be moving the ball down the field left and right. They're going to be throwing like crazy, and I think BYU is going to have to be in this game, and they're going to have to be in a dogfight passing the ball, okay? And when they do that, when that does happen in their games, he actually gets a lot of passing yards, all right? So this West Virginia game was a game exactly like that. He had to keep passing a lot, and then you'll see some other games like the Colorado game where he actually did not have to do that as much because they won much more easily. So the second pick, or the third pick with that, is going to be his guy. I believe his name is Chase Roberts. Yeah, Chase Roberts. And I am actually going to take his longest reception, okay? Now, the reason why I'm taking his longest reception is really, really simple. The reason is because you're getting a 5x for his longest reception. If you just took his receiving yards, then you would get a 4.5x, which I want to try to get as much money as possible from PrizePicks as always. So I'm going to take his longest reception. I think the difference between longest reception and just taking his yards is not that big of a gap, and I would rather get the 5x payout. Now, if you're okay with getting a little bit less payout, the receiving yards is completely fine to take also. I would slightly prefer it even, but again, I would also prefer getting that 5x payout. So Chase Roberts, they have two guys on their team that are really good. They have Chase Roberts and they have Parker Kingston. Parker Kingston is more of the slot guy. He gets more of the receptions and more of just like, you know, he kind of plays like a Julian Edelman or something like that. Chase Roberts is the more dominant receiver on this team. He is the more like, you know, traditional receiver. He gets the jump balls and the red zone opportunities, and I do think a lot of times he gets thrown these balls that are, you know, 30, 40 yards down the field, gets a jump ball to the sideline, goes out of bounds, and these guys are also very extremely correlated. If you guys have not seen this yet, right? These guys, the more that this guy is passing, if he passes very long balls down the field, let's say this guy gets a 40-yard catch from Bear right here, then he'll get 40 yards and he'll obviously go over his line, and then this guy right here will get a ton of yards from that as well. So this is going to be the three-man that I'm walking in. Now stick around because I do have a couple of more NBA plays for you guys, but this is going to be the official play of the day right here. And then the a couple more NBA plays that I do have for you guys, I'm going to rapid fire through. I have two. It is going to be, first of all, Kristaps Porzingis. this to go under 28.5 PRA. It looks like it bumped actually, which sucks. So I'm actually just going to take him under points. So it is going to be Kristaps under points. That is going to be one of the plays. And then the second play is going to be Wendell Carter to go, and it looks like this one has not bumped. Wendell Carter under 8.5 rebounds, all right? So if any of these plays have bumped, the guy that I talked about in the 3-man, if Kristaps is bumped, if Wendell is bumped, then you guys can just change these through the 3-man, or you guys can look to take these on any of your individual picks that you will have throughout the day, whether it's a discount or something like that, right? So these are going to be the plays for the day, guys. Hopefully you guys did lock those in. Hopefully you guys do enjoy those picks. Again, sign up for Sleeper, sign up for ONYX Odds. It is literally as simple as texting me a word, ONYX or Sleeper, and I'll get you guys those instructions, and you'll be into the VIP in no time, within 5 to 10 minutes, really. That's all it takes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a good weekend. Hopefully you guys have a good Friday and going into that weekend. Everyone stay safe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.